Coach, it was once again one of those games where your team separates after halftime. What did you like about your group's ability after the break?
I think their poise level. I think last game, we got up and down a little bit. The team went on a run, similar to tonight. They went on an 8-0 run for a moment, and we didn't get rattled. This team, that team played hard. Give them credit for how hard they play. They got some good pieces over there, and so I was very pleased with our guys' response to not get rattled and just continue to play the right way.
Talked about not getting rattled, but how frustrating was it for Jalen Suggs with those 4 fouls, and how did the rest of the guys step up as distributors without him on there?
I think that's what we continue to talk about is being able to step up, the next guy, the next man mentality in that situation. And I think Jalen found himself coming back, getting poised after the fact, ran a couple plays for him, knocked down a 3, got another shot for him. Again, then he picks up the 4th, but those are lessons that are going to happen throughout the game, and then we're going to have to just continue to learn how to get better at it and just keep our resolve.
Looking at that third quarter, how much of this team's identity is being able to force turnovers the way you were? I think Washington still shot the ball well, but they only had 12 field goal attempts, I think, in the quarter. How key was it to set that tone defensively and kind of find a way to generate some offense that way?
And we'll keep saying it. Our defense is going to carry our offense, to generate easy baskets, getting stops to get out in the open court to finish. And I think that's going to be key for us as we continue to go down this road. Just get stops to get out and run and do a better job of defending without fouling so we can get out on the break.
Goga made his 4th consecutive start tonight, and Franz told us on Friday how difficult that is for a guy to be inserted into that role. Obviously, he's done that in the past, but what have you seen out of him over this recent stretch? I mean, tonight he has another double-double. What have you seen out of him that's giving you the confidence to keep him in that role? He's just steady. He just stays ready the entire time, doesn't say a word. Just when he's asked to do something, he goes out and does it. He's a great rim protector, does a great job in the pick and roll. He's a facilitator on offense, getting guys in position and places on the floor. So he just stays ready, and that's part of this team. We always talk about the next man up, and guys are starting to step up into that role with other guys being out.
We talked about it a little bit before the game, but 22 second chance points tonight. How critical is it to be able to kind of get those kind of extra shot attempts, those extra kind of possessions to kind of build this offense back up?
It's huge. I think, before we're shooting, maybe 19% from 3, so we had a lot of opportunities to crash. So tonight, our ability to crash and knock shots down was big, and I think we have to continue that. That has to be our identity, not just the defensive end on that side, but being able to crash the glass, one, to keep them out of transition, but then give ourselves extra opportunities to knock shots down.
We've seen multiple looks this season, not just tonight, of Jonathan Isaac in the mid-range, more in the post. How much of his game is really evolving on the offensive side is more than just a slasher?
Oh, he does a great job crashing the glass. He gives those extra possessions as well. We've shown clips where he's been one of the main guys crashing 7 times and maybe gets 2. But it's just that extra effort that he gives us. But the mid-range, he's very comfortable there. And I think at the end of shot clock, you saw that shot on the baseline. His ability to knock that down and be comfortable doing it is something that he's capable of doing.
How big tonight was for Cole to get it going, and his confidence and his stability in his offense?
I thought Cole was great, and we've said this before, for anybody that is not necessarily in regular rotation, they stay ready. Our coaches do a phenomenal job of keeping these guys engaged, working out on their game, watching film, keeping them locked in. And Cole is a prime example of that. He made the 3 on the right wing and came back and stared at me the whole time like he had just made 6 in a row. But that's who he is, and that's what we ask of him and who we need him to be, that fearless, confident leader on the floor when he's out there.
You spoke before the game about the importance of needing to limit Washington's ability to run in transition. That was one of their strengths, one of their MOs of this team this year. They only have 7 fast break points tonight. What did you like about your ability to limit runouts?
Well, again, credit to our coaches for putting that game plan together and helping our guys really understand what was necessary. So 15 offensive rebounds keeps them out of transition. Taking the right shot at the right time keeps them out of transition. Making shots keeps them out of transition. But then the other part about it is just the simple sprint your tail back and get back and make them have to play in the half court.
Coach, your group remains undefeated. at home. I think after tonight, you'll probably have the best point differential at home. What is it about, playing in this building and being in this environment that your team does so well in?
I'll probably say it all year. Our fans are absolutely incredible. This gym is always rocking when we get, that's from the starting lineup on. I think it just goes, and the energy that they bring. There's a comfort level that our guys have, and a confidence level that they have being around these fans, which are absolutely incredible.
Thank you, Coach Mosley.
Thank you.
All right, I'll be back with.
Mr. Anthony, this was one of those games where you guys really turned it up after halftime. What did you like about your group's ability after the break to separate and pull away from this one?
I think we did a great job of, we went on some runs early in the game. They went on a few runs. I think we did a great job staying the course. And then that second half, and this is me from the bench, kind of seeing everybody, seeing Goga here, just our energy. We played that second half with so much joy. Everyone was smiling, everyone was having a good time. It was unselfish, and if we play like that, we're gonna be able to beat a lot of teams. That joint was fun.
Goga, excuse me, Goga. When we were talking before the season began, you talked about your return to Orlando and the fact that you were ready to play whatever role that may include. This is the second year in a row where you're included in the starting lineup. I mean, how difficult is it to perform the way you are and stick to the course?
I mean, it's not really difficult, honestly. I mean, the guys, the coaching staff make it easy. When you're having a joy, every single practice, every single day with these guys. I mean, the playing time is kind of not that important, if you understand what I mean. I mean, why are you laughing?
Excuse me, I got a little bit of an accent.
It's not funny. So yeah, no, it's not that hard. I mean, I just put the work in, whatever my name is called. I've done this for. I mean, it's my 6th year doing that. Like just staying ready, and if I have to start, I will start and do what's necessary for the team to get the win. And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I put the work in, and it's paying off. And as long as we're winning, everybody's happy. So.
Goga, you had 6 offensive rebounds today. Team had 22 second chance points. How critical has it been to be able to crash the glass and kind of get those extra possessions and those extra opportunities to score?
Yeah, shout out to the coaching staff. Making a great scouting on them. They're not a great defensive rebounding team, so they kept telling us for last week or two. We gotta crash the glass. Get those second chance points, which is really gonna help. And we did that. Everybody, including me, and. It was good. It really helped us get the win.
That putback though was mean.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Your head was at the rim.
Yeah, I just rewatched it. Yeah, it was good.
Cole, before the game, you kind of spoke a little bit about just the importance of staying ready, and Jamal was just in here kind of saying the same thing, whether it's about you, Goga, or that entire second unit. What kind of about this performance encapsulates that mindset for you guys?
Shoot, I mean, bodies down. Wendell, P5 ain't play. Jay Suggs got into foul trouble. I mean, it's just the next man up mentality. I mean, we got several dudes on this team. Not several. We're a team full of professionals who come in, we put the work in, we stay ready, and when our name is called, we ready to hoop. That's what happens.
Cole, just like you said, you're talking about the team performance, but individually, Jamal Mosley just said you knocked down a right wing 3, kind of gave him a little bit of a stare on the side of the bench, and that's just kind of how you are as that kind of competitor. What does this performance mean for you just to get back into the rotation like that and to really just continue to gain that confidence offensively?
It felt good, man. It's one of those things that it really did feel good, especially, it's obviously hasn't been the start to the season that I would have liked, but, look, I'm hopeful. I've continued to just put my head down, grind, do what I knew I need to do on and off the court, and just gonna keep trying to put these performances together, keep earning my way back into the lineup, and just do what I can do.
Your group remains undefeated at home, and I think after tonight may have the best point differential at home of any team in the NBA. What is it about playing in this environment that helps you guys excel so well?
Yeah, we got the best fans, man. I mean, we might have lost a few to EDC, but we definitely do got the best fans. I mean, big shout out to them. I'm not gonna lie. Since I've been here, well, maybe not the first year. We had the COVID and everything, but since I've been here, man, we've really had some fans who just always come in and they out there giving 110% like us. So big shout out to all of them.
Goga, what did you see? How did you feel things picked up in the third quarter? I think defensively, you guys, gave up only 12 field goal attempts. Forced like 6 or 7 turnovers in that quarter. What kind of shifted in the third quarter defensively to help pull this one out?
I mean, third quarter is really crucial for the game. How you come out of the halftime. So yeah, I mean, we had to lock in. I mean, it's really hard to lock in. To be honest, this kind of teams, they're young, they're running. It's hard to play defense against this kind of teams. I mean, this is an NBA team. I mean, and they run a lot, they shoot a lot of threes. So we really locked in. Everybody, including me, Cole. I mean, everybody came in. Whoever came in, I mean, everybody, followed the game plan, what we had on the board before the game, and it worked out, and we got the win. Really important win.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.